Hello, this is Chiak. We are back again with another set of the Sherlock Holmes, The Awakened. We got a new bunch of information. Was this open before, or did I just use the poker to open it?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Just gonna ease our way in here. That is a furnace. Whew. Okay.
I feel great pity for the patients who must have been tied to this machine. The faint signs remaining on this blackboard are in phonetics. It appears that people were forced to recite some text with no real understanding of its meaning. It's a pity that the text was erased.
On the blackboard in Gyjack's workroom, I found faint traces of phonetic inscriptions. It would seem people were given this text to recite most likely by force. The use of phonetics suggests these people were unfamiliar with the language and therefore also unable to grasp its meaning. Unfortunately, the doctor erased the writing after they had finished with his lesson. The exact wording and meaning of the text is not clear. This method of teaching the subjects as an unknown phrase through forced memorization could also explain the horrific experiments performed on the brains of the talking birds. Who is capable of repeating better than a mina bird? Interesting. Are they expected to chant and... Oh, we haven't even got to the bird yet, and they're already talking about the bird. Okay.
These birds are from the aviary. They served a purpose beyond mere decoration. A notebook detailing the experiments conducted by Mr. Gyjax.
1. Theory. By comparing the cerebrums of talking birds and the patients, we will find these similarities in shape. These similarities in shape will imply similar functioning. In particular, the portion of the human brain which corresponds to that of birds governs both the vital functions common to all higher beings and the formation of articulated sounds. Practice validates this theory. A patient whose cerebrum portions not replicated in talking birds were destroyed continued eating and producing sounds, though they had no real significance. Number 2, theory. If a patient's life is maintained and gradually parts of his cerebrum are removed, it should be possible to identify which human functions corresponds to each distinct section of the cerebrum. Therefore, this procedure will identify the sole cerebral functions that serve our experiment, those that enable the individual to survive and produce precise articulated sounds. We may then remove all except these core cerebrum elements in our subjects. Practice validates this theory. Unfortunately, the lack of collaboration by the subjects does not allow me to isolate the part of the cerebrum corresponding to reading or acquiring new knowledge. I do not have enough expendable patients for test subjects, as most are needed for the cause. I will have to find another way. Why would he put it? I mean, it's for us. The reason why these are in quotes, but there is no reason why this guy, unless he is a non-believer. Anyway, number 3, theory. By using the phonetic system, the patient, regardless of nationality, learns the specified song. However, they must repeat and commit this phonetic-based song to memory while they are in full possession of their senses. The question is, will they retain the ability to articulate this learnt song after the undesired cerebral sections are removed? Practice validates this theory. The patients react favorably to the training and the use of phonetics. The destruction of the superfluous parts of the cerebrum does not adversely affect the patient's recent memories. In fact, these recent memories stay close to the surface and can be triggered by association with food. Once this association is established, the patient will recite the learnt song in a continuous loop, and withholding or rewarding of a bonbon can influence the quality of that elocution further. The patient would thus be capable of fulfilling their assigned tasks submissively and faithfully without rebelling, and while staying alive as long as possible. Right.
I feel great pity for the patients who must have been tied to this machine.
Okay. I think that is it for this room. So, have we investigated everything now?
Now it can't be used for anything.
What? Oh. Not the poker. Get rid of that. Let's pull
Now
it.
it can't be used for anything.
What do you mean now it can't be used for anything?
Now it can't be used for anything.
First you tell me that you haven't examined all of the room. Now you're telling me... Right. Hey Sherlock, shouldn't you, like, close this? There we go. There I go. We must leave no trace, despite the fact that we've probably collected all these things on us. Someone's gonna notice it's missing. Dialogue. Is that... Yeah, it's Wolf. Okay. They meet over there. Let's go. Where do they meet? I must find them. Make sure they are punishment. They meet over there, but it's well hidden and only the doctor has the code. First, he makes noises with the fire near his office. Afterwards, he makes noise with the fire in front of me, and then he makes noise behind me. You will see he does not know the lessons. Oh. So I'm assuming he pulls the levers. Nope. Okay, near his office. Then... When you say in front, do you mean this in front? He says behind. Is that not behind? Behind me. Behind me. See, I would think it's this one. Unless...
It works. Simplicity itself.
Okay, so when he said behind, he meant way further behind. But it makes sense considering this is where the secret door is. Why is everything a different color?
My apologies, but I do not understand what you're trying to say. If I may introduce myself, I am...
Who you are means nothing. All that matters is your reverence to the One. You came to invoke the Great Lord with the speaking, and now I ask you, Who am I, you wretched mortal?
What? Name of the enlightened one? Uh-oh. Unless, I mean, so far, this entire place is to the Cthulhu thing. Okay. I kind of want to save. This is where I'm getting paranoid, but I want to save just in case. Okay. Zoom.
This isn't right. Perhaps if I begin again.
No, okay, it's not it. The name of the enlightened one. Unless, were you a patient? Please tell me that's like tattoos and not scarring. I'm just like, it looks cool and all. Anyway, documents. Interesting. Torture room. Any sort of names? The Nomnus file. Who you are means nothing. All that matters is your reverence to the One. You came to invoke the great Lord with the speaking, and now I ask you, who am I, you wretched mortal? Who is this great Lord? Abyss Light? Wait, really? That's the name of the hermit? I like here it says the crazy hermit. Here it says Abyss Light. Who am I? I'm trying to think if we got any sort of name at all. I feel like I should just say, so you're Gyjax. Ugh.
This isn't right. Perhaps if I begin again.
Do we get a name? Ah, you Satan.
This isn't right. Perhaps if I begin again.
Damn it. Man,
This isn't right.
I
Perhaps
don't
if
know.
I begin again.
I really don't know. Grasshopper Company. Ah, wait. That your grubs go through the ether, stars like maggots in the fruit. Wait for your awakening to honor you, lights of abyss. He is the one that you chose to show us. He's the one. Yours, for his. Give me a name. For his call, depths answer that we shall answer, like abyss. His body seaweed, his body is octopus. His voice is your voice. Let the dream and the return of the great be fulfilled. His body is seaweed. His body is octopus. His voice is your voice. Okay, there's that. Taking reports, Unless I spelled Cthulhu wrong. It's actually quite possible I spelled it wrong.
This isn't right. Perhaps if I begin again. This isn't right. Perhaps if I begin again.
Damn, okay. I don't know.
This isn't right. Perhaps if I begin again.
I'm not doing a good thing because I'm kind of jumping to answers before actually reading everything, putting everything together. Light of the Abyss, he is the one that you chose to show us, to honor you. He's the one who carries your mark on the body. He became one of yours. For his call depths answers, and we shall answer in your name. His body is series. Okay, well, there's that. And there's this one. Damn it. Really? Hold on. Abyss Light. Oh my god. I was thinking like an actual name, not... Oopsies. Abyss of Light. No. Light of Abyss.
Even your pitiful mind can find enlightenment before serving as food for the servants of chaos.
Where are all those poor souls kidnapped in London? And what about the others who passed through here in their travels?
Your search is in vain. You are nothing to the great Lord. Soon he will heed our call, when those titans will be reassembled for the awakening of their king. The sleeping Lord shall walk the earth. You and your kind will tear your flesh when you learn how your lives insult the great Lord and Master. You will plead for the abyss, as have all those before you who fed the Great One. Those who give their weak flesh to our Lord cry for his return. So shall you. He has lain dreaming, silent, hungry, awaiting his followers. Tremble in awe. Behold, the Great One returns.
He makes so much noise. I better be on my way before he attracts the entire staff.
Saving. Definitely saving. Okay. I'm going to have to end this at here. So until next time, guys. See ya.